All right, how's it going, guys? I know I haven't made a video in a little bit, but I'm back, and we're doing a little weekly trade recaps over the 3 trades that we won throughout the week. I made a singular video on the 1 trade that we lost, which was on Monday, and then the following 3 days after that, we won every single trade, and I did not trade on Friday due to NFP. And this has all happened over the past weekend. On Monday, I lost 18 grand, and then over these past three trades, I made a total of $50,000. The first trade was around, I think, 18.5. The second trade was 19.4, and the third trade was 12.8. So add that all up, I think it's like 50 or 51K, something around there. So with that being said, we're gonna jump into these trade recaps real quick. We'll go over the trades that I took, starting in reverse order. Okay, so to start off, was the trade that I took on Thursday. To start off, we had a bearish daily bias because if we go in onto the hourly, if we go into the hourly, right before market had opened, we were on a bearish downtrend on the hourly, right? We were breaking structure to the downside. On the 4-hour, we were bearish as well, breaking structure to the downside. And then as well, on the daily, we were bearish because we had broken structure to the downside previously. Okay, so boom, everything was screaming bearish. I was looking for shorts. Moving forward, that helped me find my bias. Scaling in here, I had a couple levels marked out. I had this hourly area of liquidity marked. I also had this 5-minute order block marked, which was the main reasoning behind this trade, right? We can see that price came up, swept these, and then caused this boom, leg lower, to take out these lows. And I was unfazed by this move up because I knew, hey, we're still in a downtrend. I don't really care about these lows being taken out. I'm okay if price wants to move higher. Price ended up taking out those lows, moved higher, came into this 5-minute order block, never ended up taking out these highs. And then from there, we saw a break of structure to the downside on the 1 minute. And again, if you guys remember from, I feel like a month ago now, I've decided to wait for 3 confluences. So, right, we have point of interest hit, break of structure, and then there has to be something else. Okay, so there was no fair value gap. You could, I guess, consider this whole thing right here an order block because this was the leg up before the break to the downside. But I played it purely off of boom, this equilibrium. Okay, so as we can see, price came up into equilibrium. I didn't enter off this doji. I entered off the close of this candlestick. Boom, entered off that, stop above the high. We took profits. Boom, one take profit was, oops, sorry. My first take profit was actually at these lows. I don't know why I was there. First take profit was at these lows. That got hit. Second take profit was here. I had a third take profit on this. Pretty far down. However, if you guys remember, I got my teeth fixed. So I was at the dentist when this was happening, and or I was at the dentist. This was on the way to the dentist was when this trade was taken. So I ended up taking full profits after these 2 got hit because I was originally just going to take full profits at take profit 1 for a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, or like a 1 to whatever this was. Yeah, literally a 1-to-1. But then I was like, hey, I'm just going to shed 50 off here, and then let's see what happens with the rest of it. The rest of it hit right there. And yeah, so that was the last trade that I took on the week. Hit 2 take profits. I pretty much closed out full position there. Moving forward, let's go into the Wednesday trade. And I actually don't even remember what trade I took on Wednesday, so I have to go into my camera roll, figure out what it was. This was the Thursday trade. Wednesday's trade was very similar, where I had to literally just take full profits off. Okay, I see where it is. Wednesday, it was another S&P 500 trade. So let's go over to Wednesday. Let's get rid of all these drawings. Okay. Let's see here. Wednesday. Boom. Okay. Boom. 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 Let's see if I go into the 1 minute and figure out where. Sorry, I'm literally just looking at the screenshots that I have of this. What is this on the 5 minute? 5 minute, what does it look like? Okay, cool. Yep. All right, so similar situation on Wednesday. I had a bearish daily bias. All right, this was price. We saw that price came up, swept these highs, fell lower, okay? So we already had our liquidity sweep. We already had our breaker structure to the downside. I was literally just looking for any reason to go short because we were already moving down. I kind of figured, hey, we swept up here, we broke structure to the downside. This is going to be a continuation trade no matter what. So that's how I played it. Okay, we had these 5 minute highs right here. And that was honestly all that I saw for the day. I saw that, hey, this already came up into this order block. We're scrambling right now. And that all that happened pre-market. So what I did was I noticed, hey, these were the market highs that were created, boom, right when market opens. And sometimes market comes up and takes out the liquidity from these market highs that get made right when market opens, and then in turn moves to the downside. Okay, so if we go over to the trade setup that I took on the 1 minute, if we go in here, where do we see our break of structure? We see it break, boom, right here, right? I was looking for either, again, multiple confluences, because this was a relatively low confluence trade, right? All we did, we didn't even take out these 5 minute highs. We took out these these market highs that got opened, that got taken out right when market opened. Okay, but I was mainly just looking for a continuation trade, and that's what this presented. Okay, so boom, we take out these highs, moving forward. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm monitoring lows. All right, we see these lows get taken out. All right, boom, boom, we hit equilibrium, we come down. For some reason, don't ask me why, I said I didn't like this enough just because price was kind of chopping. It wasn't moving like super volatile like it usually would off a liquidity sweep. So I was like, I'm going to give this a second. I gave it a second, price came up, took out these highs, and then on this candle, this was when I entered. I entered a short position. Once I saw this candle move down, because this was a pretty high volume candle, I had my stop above these highs. Okay, this was the first take profit. And then second was 4531.1. Boom, right here. Okay, so similar situation. I ended up taking full take profits at take profit 1. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know why I did this. It was either I was getting on a plane. Oh, I was in the airport. That's right. I was in the airport for this. This was the airport trade. I was literally in TSA, and I was going to have to put my phone through the little security thing. I had to show my boarding pass to get through. So I took full profit. Honestly, taking full profit has been working pretty well for me. Just from this past week. So I'm kind of going to experiment with my risk moving forward during this week to try and see how I can leverage that, because it ended up paying me really, really well when taking full profit instead of partials. I'm thinking maybe at take profit 1, I start shedding 75% and see how that goes. But that's besides the point. We'll get into that later. Anyways, this was purely just a continuation trade. We took out these highs. We broke structure on the 5 minute to the downside, giving me confirmation that price wanted to move lower. We had already tapped into the 15-minute order block with that 15-minute candle. Oops. with that 15-minute candle right over here, boom, popping right up there. So I was literally just scrambling, looking for a position to go short, short, short. And if I remember correctly, we did have bearish, pretty high impact bearish news. It was a NFP day. So that's why you see, boom, price just dumping during pre-market. It was because of that NFP news announcement. So I kind of figured, hey, price is moving down. It's not going to stop and to give a little retrace. It's going to give a super minor retrace. And that's why I played it like I did that day. Okay, so that was Wednesday's trade. Now let's go into Tuesday's trade. This was on the S&P as well. This was another full take profit type of guy. Tuesday. 14:30. Okay, boom. This was our draw on liquidity. Okay, so, sorry. Moving a little bit fast. Anyways, again, similar position as all the other days. We had a break of structure to the downside on the hourly. We were bearish on the 4-hour, bearish on the hourly. Okay, everything was screaming bearish. Okay, we had these hourly highs over here for pre-market, 15-minute, in line with that, 15-minute highs. Moving forward, what do we look for? This was probably the easiest trade that was taken for this week. It was like just my strategy to perfection. Just liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap entry. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Okay, so anyways, we took out liquidity with this candle right here. All right, I started marking off the lows. Okay, this was a low. Nothing there. This was a low. We get a break of structure off of this. Boom, boom. And then we create this fair value gap. Perfect. Along with price. Boom, boom. Coming into equilibrium. When did I enter? When boom, boom, boom. We got this rejection candle. Stop above liquidity. Boom. Target. Just the draw on liquidity. I took full profit there. That's how we did it. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Bearish daily bias. We were bearish on the hourly, bearish on the 4-hour. 1 minute liquidity sweep off of an hourly high. Also, in combined with that 15-minute high, we get a 1 minute break of structure. We get a fair value gap entry. We get a rejection off of it with that strong bearish close. That's my reason to enter. Stop above the liquidity sweep. Take profit. The draw on liquidity below. And just like that, that's how I made 50K over the past 3 days. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know it wasn't a lot, but I'm hopefully I can start getting back into more of these types of vids. But yeah, that's pretty much what went on with me over the past week. Also, reminder, the Discord closes tonight at midnight. So if you guys wanted to join, if you guys were thinking about joining, now is your chance. The link, I'll put the link in the description. If you just click that and then click the very first one that just says Discord, it'll take you right there to the checkout page. And if you don't join today by midnight, you'll have to wait a whole another month to be able to get in. So if this is something that you've been wanting to do, something that you've been thinking about doing, now's your chance. It's not going to last like this for many hours. Y'all got like 6 hours left. So if you don't get in, sorry, not sorry. You had a whole week. Better luck next month, okay? And now we're on track, okay? This was the first month that we started doing it from the 1st through the 7th. This is how it's going to be moving forward until I change things again, okay? So Discord opens from the 1st through the 7th every single month. It closes tonight at midnight Eastern time, okay? So in 6 hours, it will be closed forever, or sorry, not forever, for another month. And until then, I will see you guys around. If you guys are in the Discord, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some live trades. If you guys aren't in the Discord, I'll probably see you guys on YouTube, on TikTok, wherever else you guys see me. But until then, catch you guys later. I appreciate all you guys. Peace out.